What's going on, guys? It's Michael Katz here from MIKI'S, and this is another weekly review bringing you the most important information you need in order to trade properly this trading week, April 12, 2021. Let's begin. Like always, guys, stick till the end because I got two hot stocks for you. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube and Facebook page in order to get more free content, super important information that will elevate your trading. This week on the economic calendar, nothing really major going on besides Thursday, an hour before the opening bell for reports. Like always, jobless claims, core retail sales, PMI, and the retail sales. All of that an hour before the opening bell. And of course on Wednesday, crude oil inventories. Let's go to the charts. So guys, if you're following me for the last few months at least, you can see that we are analyzing perfectly each single week. We discussed this trend line or this channel. We knew about the drop coming here. We knew about the buy coming here. The support area from this point, the head and shoulder that didn't go as planned. And last week I told you that the price should continue higher. And as I mentioned last week, every drop is a buy the dip opportunity, and we've seen it 3 times happening this week. We are looking at the NQ4 hour chart. It broke through that resistance level perfectly, held it as support, and from that point we moved higher. The exact same thing happened in the ES, the S&P 500, also looking on a 4-hour chart. Like I mentioned last week, we entered this channel that we discussed a few months ago, and all the way up to the resistance level. This is where I wanted him to go. We did pull back just a little bit. I actually expected a little bit more dramatic drop from here, but as you can see on Friday, we broke through that level, creating a new all-time high. Before we analyze the ES, I will go back to the NQ, the Nasdaq, and let's talk about him for a second. First of all, we can see a nice deviation going on with the MACD. That means that the momentum is getting a little bit weaker. But if we will continue higher, we should expect it to go all the way up to this lower trend line of the channel. My second scenario for the Nasdaq, dropping down on Monday, hitting this support level, moving just a little bit higher, basically creating a reversal pattern, head and shoulders. And from there, if we will break the neckline around the 13,527, we could see a drop all the way to this level around the 13,272. So both scenarios are valid for this moment. We will have to see on Monday which one will take place. When analyzing the ES for this week, as you can see, we already broke through that channel and it does look pretty good to the upside. Could be a nice consolidation right here. Or just testing this trend line as support, and from that point continue higher. And obviously the Nasdaq and the ES will go together either up or down, so make sure you analyze them both and make sure you analyze the VIX as well. Last week we also talked about the VX, and I said that it should drop down and push the market higher. This is the main reason I assumed that the price of the ES and the Nasdaq will continue higher. And as you can see, we still got time for that major support level on the VIX around the 1675 at the moment. This is the same channel we've been trading in, then held as support perfectly. It should show us support again when the time be. If I gotta gamble, we will see the ES and the Nasdaq dropping at the beginning of the week and then turning to the upside. So this could be also a great opportunity to buy them. Like I said, buy the dip mode at the moment. Last week I gave you 2 hot stocks, GSX and KBNT. Daily chart on the left, GSX. We took that short on the bear flag, and also like I've mentioned, we have a major support at the 27.15. Only if we will break this level, then we will see our take profit. We knew that this level on the 27.15 will be a major support. Hopefully this week we will break this level and continue all the way down to the early 20s. Then we will take a partial. The second trade that we take, KBNT, on a weekly chart, we took it above the $8, it broke through that level and went down, closing on Friday at 744. Our stop loss is at 615, so we still got plenty of room. Hopefully it can break through again and go higher. Our first stock for this week is FUTU, made just a little bit less than 3,000% this last year, and now after a nice pullback looking pretty good again to the upside, I want to enter above 166.85. If we will break through this level, we might see another move to the upside, probably testing 190. My second stock for this week is wayfair.com, looking pretty good to the downside. I want to short it. Made a crazy move all the way to the 340, tried to break through that at least 3 times, and since it couldn't, I want to look for short. I'm analyzing it on a 1A chart, and I want to give you 2 scenarios that I want to see. The first one will be breaking this trend line, retesting it as resistance, and from that point taking this short all the way down. My second scenario will be breaking this trend line, testing this level, the support level that we had here, testing it as resistance, and from that point taking the short. Looking pretty good, both of those scenarios. I like the second one a little bit more because it will work perfectly with the support level and the close of the gap, but watch the first scenario as well. So that's it, guys. Hope you have a great trading week. I'll see you shortly. Bye bye.